All right, welcome everybody back to PSGL F4 action on CTI's Demon 20's channel. I am Matt, and as always, I think I'm doing solo comps tonight. Tej is napping, I think, before the big game. I am joined in the booth right now with that laggy person, aka Louis Malam, who will be doing the pre-race interviews as the team for Force India since Alex is on vacation. So how you doing tonight, Louis?
Not bad. Doing all right, to be honest.
That's good to hear.
So, yeah. Yeah.
So, looking at the driver standings here, you're at the bottom of the barrel currently, having a rough start to the season.
Mm, yeah.
But as I know from racing against you in F6, Spain is one of your better tracks. You have really good pace, and you won the
Yeah.
preseason race here last season in F6. So,
Mm.
how are you feeling going into today?
Confident. I've had some good pace previous to this, and also in practice today and yesterday. I had some really good pace. Um, and I'm just hoping that I can keep it together this week, unlike the last 4 weeks, is it? I don't know. 3 weeks, something like that. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
just hoping for a good result, really.
I know you'd rather not talk about last week, but you did
Mm.
show signs of extreme pace last week. So,
Mm.
are you using that as confidence, even though you DNF'd, that you have the pace there?
Yes, because I wasn't before that. I wasn't 100% sure I could fight towards the top five, top six. But the pace last week showed me that I could fight in their positions and I could possibly fight for wins in tracks that suit me. So it's definitely boosted my confidence because I know that I can set similar lap times to the likes of the higher people or faster people in the division, like Stebber, for example.
Yeah, for sure. Um, Looking at the rest of the calendar here, are there any tracks that pop out for you that are like really big tracks for you where you could get a lot of points at?
Hang on, what race have we got? What's the calendar? I haven't seen the calendar.
All right. After today, we have Monaco, Britain,
Yeah.
Austria, Germany, Belgium, Monza, Baku, Mexico, USA, and Japan.
Germany and Belgium, they're very strong tracks for me. I really like them, especially Germany. On this game, I just love it to bits, the track. So I'm looking forward to that. And Belgium as well, I've always had decent pace around there because I really like that track as well. So I'm looking forward to them too, as well as this.
Nice. Not looking forward to Monaco.
Ooh, depends really. I think I've only ever league raced there once, and I don't even know if it was like. Oh, I don't even know if I actually have. So I'll see how it goes, see how the practice goes, and then see how many people do crash out next week. Um, so yeah, I'll just see how it goes, really.
Yeah, I've only done Monaco once ever in a league race, and I kind of rage quit and pulled the car off to the side and retired. And the CPU pulled the car
Yeah.
back on the track and took out the league owner. So yeah, that's my Monaco experience.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry, FTRO Aaron, if you're watching this. um, yeah, I think that would be it for the questions. I think. Yeah, the interviews usually go a little longer because there's two people, but your teammate's on vacation, so. Well, good luck to you today, and thank you for your time. Well, while we're waiting for the lobby to load up, I'll try to read these point standings that are really, really small. We have Drew leading the points with 34. Nick in second with 28. I think that's, yep, tied with Stubba with 28. Aaron Southern is in fourth with 20. Then you got Lordy Boy and Spaniard tied for fifth with 13. In seventh is West with 12. Eighth is onto the podium with 11. And then Joseph Burns, Blue Mosquito, and Chopper all tied for ninth with 10 points, running out the top 10. Um, LM West is now AZR Westy. And we got Chulo making his season debut, replacing Blue Mosquito, I believe. And new to the league this week as a reserve is Dane. He is in the Force India for Alex. So let's see. Hello, guys, in the chat. Yes, Josh is on 0. So, in the chat, predictions for poll today? You know what I mean, Chulo. You're replacing him for this week. Blue and Alex are away for the day. It's the first time this season a reserve will get to drive. And we get 2 reserves today. So Stepa picks Chulo for the poll. Say my pick would be Stepa, actually. The question is how many people will qualify on the supers and how many will qualify on the softs? So I think the softs to medium strategy might be better. I did mediums to softs to supers last night because we had like 32 safety cars. So I made the last pit stop at the end to put fresh supers on to make my march toward the front. Hey, come on, Stub. Every time you say you're trash at a track, you win pole and you do pretty good in a race. And then when you have confidence, that's when you choke. Let's see. And if I'm not mistaken, with the pre-race interviews, onto the podium is the only person to score points after a pre-race interview this season. So that could be interesting. Lewis had no points coming into this race, so maybe it'll be reverse. He'll get points this race. Let's see, we got 17 in so far. There's Lordy. Maybe. Oh, there you go. Lewis just left the party. All right, Stepa. Hey, you know what? You're going to win this week, Stepa, just because I'm not doing podium interviews. And it'll be 2 weeks in a row you didn't get an interview. Let's see. I got Reese, Cheater. Nick. Who are we missing? Both Haas are here. Both Force Indias. We're missing a Merc. A Merc and a Toro, I think? Oh, no. They're both. Oh. Another invitation from Grumpy. Well, I actually have special glasses I have for streaming, Chulo. They're tinted-ish, and they deflect the light off the screen of the TV. They're good for people who use computers a lot or game a lot. And they're not like tinted as dark as sunglasses, but they deflect the light. I use them for bowling too, because sometimes the lights are so bright shining off the pins. They're yellow or orange. I think I have one yellow, one orange. I have 2 pairs of them. I really use them when I do the 24-hour streams, just because, being awake that long, you're gonna get a headache anyway staring at the TV. Actually, after the race, I'll send you a private message on Twitter or something with the link of the company that makes them. Oh, I hear you. Headaches do suck. Definitely no walk in the park there. Alright, it is 8 o'clock. Let's see if we start getting ready or not. Share the link. So yeah, no interviews tonight. I need to literally fly from here to the shower to my friend's house to make an appearance at a party to come home and go to bed for work. Kind of stupid I have to go to the party even though I'm not gonna watch the game. Hey, Mushalat. Yeah, I didn't know what happened to you until after the stream I saw in the chat. Cause I thought it was weird that you DNF'd under the safety car. Alright, sounds good, Chilla. Just make sure you retire in the pits or something so you don't cause a safety car or somebody hits your AI or something. Alright, starting to ready up. 18 drivers. First race where we don't have 20 this season, but 18 is still a good number. Better than F6 last season. We'd get like 12 and 13 per race. Hey, everybody ready up. Never see that ever. Alright, so we are going to Spain. Where Human Fish, who owns PSGL, was in Spain yesterday for a football match. So everybody got to go to Spain this weekend. Well, since everybody else is putting their stream link in the commentators chat, I guess I will too. Alright. Looks clear for now. The angle I have here is kind of hazy out there. Alright, so we'll put this on fitted, enabled. Can put it on none. Guess what the times are. Who will be first? A couple mediums already. Looks like a Renault's ready to go. Is that a Renault? Yes, it is a Renault. So we'll go on board with Steba while he does his outlap. So Steba claims he's not good at Spain. I won't believe it until I see it. Everybody in PSGL says they're slow 20 minutes before a race starts, and then magically they're on the podium. That'd be an interesting camera angle to actually drive the car at. Can't really see anything going into the corner. Alright, so here comes Steba through the final chicane, ready to load up for his qualifying lap. DRS open, and here he goes. Long run down into turn 1 here. Oh, lordy. Aaron Southern heading off there. Steba's coming up on Chulo, who will get out of the way nicely. Ooh. Surprised he didn't try to use any slipstream off of Lordy there. But Lordy gets out of the way nicely. Comes through the final sector now, down to the tricky last chicane. Here comes Steba to the line to set the first lap of qualifying with a 1:17 flat. Nice lap from Steba on the supers. Oh. Wait, Southern had that off. He's going to pit. Go on board with Nick here. That helicopter is flying awfully fast up there. So Joseph at 18.8 on the mediums. Lewis at 19.7 on the mediums. And Nickel pulled into the pits. Here comes Josh in the Red Bull. Uh, 20.2 in the mediums. On board with Chulo, making his PSGL debut for this season. He waited to buy the game this year and didn't participate in the first season, and now he's reserved this season. Ooh. That's the same exact spot I spun my tires yesterday and got rear-ended on the restart. 19.6 for Chulo on the mediums. Grumpy also on the mediums, looking to turn around his season. All the experience Grumpy has shouldn't take much to turn his season around. Just having a bit of bad luck here and there. Just needs to shake it loose. This is actually not going to be a... Oh, maybe it is. I thought he was further up than he was. So Grumpy will cross the line with 6th fastest of a 19 flat. 3rd fastest of the mediums. There's onto the podium coming out of the pits now. On board Lars here. 9th fastest on his first lap. And will Lars improve? No, he won't. Josh is taking a stroll through the beaches of Spain. Hello, JP. Good job filling in on commentary duty for Bugatti last night. Here comes Southern to the line to set a 1:19.2. Connor's lap's looking really good so far. Nice helmet he has matching his car. He will set a 18.8. So that'll put him 8th fastest on the mediums. Steba goes faster than his original pole time by... Is that a full second? 17 flat? Oh no, he was 17 flat before. Alright, Nick pulls it in. That little wall or walkway there is stupid to me. People hit that so many times. Hey, your lap's not bad, Chilo. Go on board with Reese. Or, never mind. I was gonna say he's the only car not to set a lap time yet, but he looked like he has some issues there. Drew coming in. Go on board with Lordy. As he's making his run on the supers now. So everybody's in the pits. Lars done 5 laps on the mediums. So, you know, and Josh as well, 5 laps on the medium. So they're both feeling out the track. laying the rubber down. Gonna go probably a soft run maybe with these guys. Because they usually both play pretty good strategies. Oh. And Lordy's lap is over. That's the same curb that kills me here. Interesting map of the track there for Josh. So, go on board with Betrayer while he's on his out lap. It's all good, Josh. You'll get your screen time when you're up front later in the race. Lordy has called it quits on quali. And Betrayer starts his lap. It's looking good so far. Hugs the apex there. Alright, here comes Betrayer to the line. We'll see what he's going to say here. He should improve from his 19.4. 18.3. Nice improvement. I'll put him 4th fastest. 2 thousandths off Juru. I'm going to get that name. Oh, I didn't even see it. Chulo just went 2nd fastest with 18.2. Nice lap, Chulo. Oh. I was going to say, it looked like his car was turning a little too easily in that corner. And that's lap over for him, so we'll move up onto Westy here, who's just started a lap. Dane is 6th with an 18.5. Grumpy goes 3rd fastest with 18.2. So the Ferrari boy is showing some pace today after both stallings so far early on in the season. It's good to see. Always root for Grumpy and Betrayer. Hey, Jacotex. I was going to say good luck in your race today, but you're not in F3 anymore. Be doing those comms with Simo tomorrow night with F2. And Westy goes 5th with an 18.2. 6 thousandths off the Grumps. Let's go on board with Lars here, who's just starting a lap. Yeah, those curbs are deadly here, Chulo. Oh, Chulo has retired the car. Yeah. As he stands, third fastest right now on the softs, so starting on the softs is not a bad idea here. The real question is, how many safety cars will there be tonight? I'm pretty sure it's a PSGL record of 3 safety cars last night. Oh. And Lars ran over the safety cone thingy? What the hell you want to call it? Bollard? So that's his lap done. Going board with Lewis here. As Connor gets out of the way. Connor will be starting his final lap soon. Lewis will come to the line with 17.6. That would be good enough for third fastest. Josh is up to 5th, Dane's up to 3rd, Nick up to 2nd. Lewis has retired, happy with his lap. That'll be interesting if no one comes between them, between Laggy and Josh. They have a weird kind of rivalry with each other. Ah, Red Bull gives the toe to his teammate. Good teamwork, Josh. Here comes Connor to the line with 17.6. Good enough for 3rd for Connor. Nice lap. Danster's done. Here comes Grumpy. Oh, he's done. Joseph's done, obviously. Drew coming to the line. He will get 18.2. Cheater to the... Okay. Harlan Southern's up by a full second almost on his lap. Yes, there is a formation lap, Chulo. Warm up your tires, since that makes a difference in this game now. So here comes Sutherland to the line, and he will do 17.9, good enough for 8th. And the last car, I believe, is Nick here, and yeah, he's done, so. Stebba with another pole, Mr. I'm Not Good at Spain, wins pole by 6/10 over Nick. Onto the podium in 3rd, Dane in 4th, Chopper in 5th, Lewis in 6th, Josh in 7th, Southern in 8th, Grumpy in 9th, and Joseph in 10th to round out the top 10. Well, Chulo gets to start on fresh tires because I believe it said he was 11th. Yep, Chulo's 11th. Drew 12th. Westy 13th. Betrayer 14th. Cheater 15th. Lordy Boy 16th. Lars 17th. And Reese will round out the full grid of 18 drivers. 11th through 18th will get fresh tires. I assume, let's see, there's 8 of them. I'll say 6 start on the softs and 2 start on the mediums. That'll be my prediction. And Joseph with that nice looking S safety rating. looks pretty gloomy for the start of this race. I don't see raindrops yet. I think you did so well at the end of last season when you first joined that you got used to doing good. So now it's discouraging that you're not doing good, Joe. You'll turn it around. You definitely have the pace. Jeez, I'm ready for bed already. Yes. Good luck to everybody in the chat who is in the race. Good luck to all our drivers on the grid. Formation lap before we do our 33 laps. And with the 3 safety cars last night, for the 3rd time this season, I didn't get lapped, so that's pretty impressive for me. So we will check the tires. Oh, nobody's pit stop yet? Oh, come on, guys. Slacking. And as predicted, 6 wet on the softs and 2 wet on the mediums. With Westy and Cheater being the 2 electing for the mediums. Alright, Josh. If you saw last night's race, you know if you have a spin, don't quit. Just keep fighting. With 11 DNFs last night in F6, it was actually the first time I ever scored points with a 20-car grid. It's funny, when the cars go over that like liquidy looking spot, it looks like it's levitating. So Steba is actually the only car on the supers. That might spell disaster for him because maybe that's a 2-stop. Can he take the supers long enough to make it to a medium stint? Yeah, he's going to be a sit and duck around lap 6 or 7, probably. But I believe he only did 1 lap on him, so it might not be too bad. Definitely no 1-stop. Oh yeah, because you'd have to take the softs or the supers to at least lap 12 or something, don't you? If there's a safety car, it might help him out a bit. I was stubborn last night. I wasn't pitting until it said time for me to pit. I don't care how many safety cars came out. 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And away they go. Stubbo with a great start. He's going to have the whole field clear. Oh, big crash behind. And Betrayer's out of the race. Stubbo had the whole field clear before turn 1, so he had the easy entry in. Going for Southern here, as he is being overtaken by a laggy person on the inside, who is right behind onto the podium. So I'm going to go on a limb and say Westy made contact with Betrayer and he probably has wing damage. That's why he's that far behind everyone. The 2 Haas going side by side for battle for 12th. Stebb's already pulled out to a 1.3 second lead, but that will be reined in eventually. Cheater is pit. Maybe Cheater is the one that hit him. So Dane in his debut is in third. Jay. Yeah, but onto the podium is more about the long haul, not the short burst. So he'll be fine later on. Lordy boy is falling all the way down. Betrayer left. Stebo in another fastest lap. Obviously, because it's lap 2. Onto the podium's car looks like it's pushing in the corners. Oh. As we call it here. I guess that would be understeer when a car is not turning. Plus, I think Connor's going to take it easy at the beginning of the race here because he's been frustrated that the races haven't gone his way lately. So he's just going to settle in, get a feel for the track, and then make his move later on. Hey, Zexer. Hope you're feeling better after last night, man. The hell? That was some weird lag. Josh is trying to chase down Chopper. And Dane is lagging pretty hard out there. That might be a warning for Josh there. It looked like he ate too much of the curb. Hey, FIFA. Rain for F2, that could be interesting. You never know, we might get rain here today. Grumpy gets by Juru for 10th. Juru fighting for the position still. Grumpy on the inside. And it looks like Grumpy will get the job done. Next up behind Juru is Reese. Oh, that's Lars in the background.
Didn't get to see what happened there with Connor, but he's not going to be happy about that. So onto the podium gets passed by 8 cars. And gets a penalty for gaining a place cutting a corner. That makes sense. See what happens here in Duracell. Nice exit from Joseph there. He's going to have the DRS on Laggy to the outside. Oh, so Stubba's tires must be dying. Nick will take the lead. Stain gonna make the move here. Yes, he will. And job done. Oh, and following him through is Chopper. Good awareness by Chopper to take advantage of that. My best track is Monza. I use my Baku setup at Monza, and people can't catch me in a straight line there. The rest of the track I have trouble with, but the straight line, they can't catch me. I finished 4th there in a league race once. I actually like Baku as well. The only track I ever led a lap in for a league race too. Yellow in sector 2. Is that Westy? Yep, it's Westy. And he has no right wing. And he goes off the track to let Stubba by. Fair play. Chopper looking for the outside on Dane, but we'll pull back into the line. Ooh, it's switchback. See, I can't break. It's weird because the car is only set up for the straight lines. I can't get out of the 20s at Monza, but I feel fast everywhere else except the middle sector. So I might just have to make a little adjustment on the wing. Sacrifice some straight line speed to get better cornering. Out to the podium, back up into 9th. Oh no! And Chopper clips the curb and spins and hits the... Oh wow! And somehow Southern doesn't hit him going into the pits. And Chopper has rage quit. All he had to do is drive across into the pits. Southern will be throwing some mediums on. 23 laps doable, guys? He really didn't have a choice. He had to change his wing, so... Lordy boy is DNF'd. And he is DNF'd in the pit lane. Better exit for Chula here as he's going to take a look on inside the laggy. That's a crap camera angle. Oh. Little mistake there from Chulo. Gives Lewis a chance. But he'll wisely stay behind for the time being. Yeah, I know what you meant, Jay. Ooh. Chula got a lot of that curve too that took out Chopper. Stub over the fastest lap of the race again. Josh up into 4th with Joe behind him. Got Drew, Josh, Joe, JJJ, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So Connor's going to have DRS on Grumpy here. 2 of the more experienced drivers in this division. Even though Connor is new to F4, quite a bit of experience on his way in here. And we're on the outside. Connor up into 6th. Drew gets by Dane for 2nd. Joseph gets by Josh, I believe. Yeah, Josh was 4th. So we're a third of the way through this race. Let's take a look at who the winners are. The biggest winner so far is Jaru with plus 10. And then Lars and Reese are both plus 7, with Joseph being plus 6. And Joseph's in the pit. Nick's in the pit, Dane's in the pit. So Josh will move up to 2nd behind Jaru. Jesus, stop switching. Now we'll put Connor into third, Grumpy into fourth, Lewis into fifth, Reese into sixth. And we got a train foreman behind that laggy person. Take a look at it from Lara's perspective. Oh, Shula clipped that curb. But he saves it. Everybody's got DRS on each other except Lewis. Defends it down the middle. Reese looking for a switchback. Not enough. Drew's in the pit. Josh in the pit, which means Connor will have to stay out. Laggy person, Shulo, and Lars all into the pits. And they all get in cleanly without hitting each other. That's good to see. So go on board with Connor as he leads the race on lap 14 of the 33. We'll look for him to pit this lap. Doing pretty much the same strategy as his teammate. Southern's chasing out Joseph. Both drivers who joined last season toward the end. Reese for the penalty. Haven't seen a penalty pop up in a while. Steba gets by Reese. So when it all shakes out, Nick is only 8/10 behind Steba. But the difference is Steba's done 5 more laps on the mediums. Connor's in, Reese is in, Steba will inherit the lead again. Oh, Drew goes a bit wide there. Don't know if it didn't appear there was contact, but you never know with this game. Could have been contact, could have been overreaction. So cheater on those mediums for 13 laps. I'll say he'll pit around 19 or 20 for the softs. Unless he goes to lap 25 for the supers. I was able to take the supers from 26 to the end last night. But we were under safety car for one of the laps. And I don't drive fast enough to put temperature or wear on the tires, so. Battle for the lead. Steba and Nick. The more they battle, the more time it gives Dane to catch up.
Let's see what you can do here with the DRS. He's got a good run. He's going to try the outside. And it looks like the move is done. Nick will go up into the lead. Nick looking for his second win of the season. Actually, both drivers are. We've had 3 different drivers win a race this season, so from the announcement I made at the beginning of the season, that is $15 toward cancer so far. Although, might not get another 5 this week, because 3 of the top 4 guys are guys who have won the season. Let's take a look at Chulo here as he tries to climb into the points. Reese has retired. And onto the podium has gotten by Grumpy for 8th while we were on board with this battle. Yellow in sector 3. It's Juru. Oh no. And he will pit. And Joseph and Sutherland have been battling for quite a while now. So he gets a better exit here. Because Joseph will have the DRS. Oh yeah, he should have this move done before the corner. He's got quite the run. Nice camera angle, of course. Yep, move done before the corner. Joseph into 4th. Southern down to 5th. And Josh 3 seconds behind, thereabouts. Oh, there you go. Now it's 3 seconds. Now it's Southern's turn to chase down Joseph. Oh, overdrove the corner a bit there.
Lewis by Chulo. Great battle between Southern and Joseph here, as Lewis will get by Lars for 9th, and Lars fighting back. Here comes Southern for his turn to make a move on the outside. These guys are just going to keep passing each other on the straightaway every lap. Oh no! Hey. Don't pull back onto the track, CPU. So it appears there was a bit of contact because Joseph does not have a left wing anymore. And here he is to pits. Oh, it was on stream, Joe, if you want to take a look back at it later. And for 8th through 11th, we have Toro Rosso, McLaren, Toro Rosso, McLaren. Westy with the fastest lap of the race, which I'm sure Joseph will shatter when he makes it around. So apparently third place is... oh wait, no, it was fourth place. I was going to say it's the bad luck today. Everybody in third has had an issue. But we'll go back and take a peek at Dainster here, who has caught Steba on his 300 lap old tires. You know, we're at lap 27, and I just realized Spaniard's not here for his home Grand Prix. Nice defending by Grumpy there. These two drivers look like they're going to be locked in a pretty close battle for the last 5 laps as they come to the line here. Oh. Got two close battles here with a 5-second gap between the two of them. There's Lewis with a DRS. Pulls to the outside. It's to head down into turn one. And he'll get it done. Ooh. There's a 13-second gap back to fourth, though, so that might not make a difference. So we got 4 laps to go here in Spain. The top 3 are within 3.5 seconds of each other. Chulo and Lars have been going at this battle for at least 7 or 8 laps now. 3 laps to go. Chulo got the inside. Lars defends it well, though. How do you get the fast lap race and retire at the same time? That just seems a little suspicious to me. Well, little contact from Steba and Dane, but Steba gives the position back. I'm shocked Steba's tires haven't exploded yet. That has given Nick a almost 5-second lead now. As Nick is about to start the final lap. Chillo and Lars still going at it. Joseph has retired. The two Red Bulls are battling with the Force India right behind them. Here comes Nick through the final chicane to win his second race of the season. Congratulations to Nick. Here comes Dane across the line in his debut in F4. And Steba has a puncture, I believe. Or no, he's out of fuel. And Steba will get third. Connor will get Josh on penalties, so makes me wonder why they were battling so hard there. Cello gets Lars on penalties. Congrats, Josh. Hard-earned points right there. Nice points day for the Red Bull team. And Juru will get 10th. Cheater will get 11th. Everybody getting points today that haven't gotten points all season. So we'll run down the grid one final time here in Spain. Nick, with no penalties, wins the race. Dane, in his debut, gets second. Steba, with a solid third, stretching those mediums forever to make it to the end. Mr. I'm not good at Spain. I said, I told you, Steba. I told you. Connor in fourth, Josh in fifth. Great day for the Red Bull cars. Lewis in sixth, getting his first points of the season, breaking the jinx of the pre-race interviews. Grumpy finally with a points result in seventh. Chulu in eighth in his season debut. Lars in ninth, and Juru in 10th to round out the points receivers. That'll be it for today. I will be in the comms box tomorrow with Simo on his channel for F2. Don't forget to watch F1 with Tej and Aaron as well on Aaron's channel. And everyone have a good week and stay safe. See you guys soon.